Hey guys, welcome to this new podcast, episode 1, which is called the Bunkrats Podcast. I'm Alan, here with my fellow co-hosts.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Jacob.
Alright, well, I guess we should start off this podcast of maybe some, what's kind of generally about our relationship to each other, how we met, cover our bases, and then we'll see where we go from there. Alright, so Ryan, why don't you go ahead and start?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that this podcast, we're just gonna basically talk about, random shit in our lives, stuff that's going on, stories that we think are funny, just, shit
Or,
like that.
like news or shit that goes on, like YouTube or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. And there'll be episodes where we do, like, existential questions, like...
Yeah.
Like religion.
Like religion and stuff
topics
like that. We'll
Yeah.
cover that later down the line. Maybe, like, a couple episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Any other things we should feel like add before we get started?
I feel like that sums it up.
I don't
pretty
know.
well.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I guess I'll start off. And I met...
This is Alan,
Ryan.
by the way. This is Alan.
Yeah, I'm Alan, right? I think I met Ryan through... I think I just met you in 4th grade. Am I right? We were in Mrs. What was her name?
I know it was elementary school. I'm not
It was
100%.
elementary school. It was 4th grade. It was after 3rd grade.
By the way, let's clarify this. We are not, elementary schoolers.
No,
I don't know about that.
we're preschool.
We act like it.
You know?
We act like it.
Bro, I'm in kindergarten. What are you talking about?
Shut the fuck up.
Not even in school.
Barely on a walk.
Yeah, we're in high school. Just we're cool kids like
sophomore,
that. So.
Sophomore year.
Well, we're about to be juniors, so
Yeah.
About to be juniors, of course. I'll
Gotta
do
get
that
that
before I
extra
blow
clout.
my brains out once I turn senior because of
Yeah.
my like quarter life crisis, or maybe halfway. Depending on if I have a heart attack at 30.
Oh my
Insight,
God.
he's a little bit on the obese
Heavier
side.
yeah.
Shut the fuck up! I'm gonna slice your throat.
30 plus BMI over here.
I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking cut your throat.
He also might be a little psychotic.
A little
Yeah,
bit, just a
yeah.
tiny, just a dash.
Just a dash of psych.
God,
Anyway-
maybe the way I am.
Anyway, we should get back to our how we met.
Or maybe the
kinda
the
got off
trauma in my
track there.
childhood. Anyways, I believe me and Brian met in...
It was in elementary
It was
school.
4th grade in elementary school.
Yeah,
And-
I think the teacher I had
It was like
I think it might have been. Remember her?
it might. Let me do some. Alright, let me do
I
some.
don't know. Anyway, it doesn't really matter who the teacher was. That's kind of when we met.
Oh, well, we should say the name, remember, because we're trying to.
Oh, that's right.
Well- We'll just kind of. Well, we didn't even say the name. We don't even know if it's right, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I'll just cut it.
Sure, why not?
Alright, because I'm gonna have to run to this anyway to put the picture on since we don't have it yet.
Sure thing. Anyways, so I met you in 4th grade, and I don't know if I met you or Toby first.
Oh yeah,
Well,
Toby.
Did you meet me through Toby? I don't remember.
I don't
Just
think. Well,
Toby.
Toby didn't really. I think Toby, when he came, he didn't have any friends, obviously, because he was from England. But
Alright.
he talked to me
Background.
and Aiden. Like me and Aiden
He's-
were
he's-
like his friends first.
This kid named Toby, right? He like Ryan, my boy Ryan said, he was from England. He's a nice kid. Basically, I think I met you through him, if I'm remembering this correctly.
That could be right. I honestly don't remember it that well.
I mean, this was like, God, how many years ago?
4th grade was like almost 7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So
Fuck, 7 years. Time's a son of a bitch.
anyway,
I've known you cunts for 6 fucking years?
yeah.
You haven't known me for 6 years. You only know me for like...
Thank God. I would have gone
5.
mad by now. Jesus.
You already have.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, how'd you meet Jacob, Alan?
Jacob, I think I met through you, right?
Yeah, I think it was too.
Yeah, by the way, this was like 6 years ago, so it's just going to be, I think, the entire time. We could be completely wrong.
Yeah, I don't even know how I met them. I know.
Well, I know
like,
how I met you, Jacob.
2nd and 1st grade, there's this ginger kid who I didn't even know. I knew the other ginger kids, like let's call them like Steve and Brian or something.
Well,
I
hold
knew
on,
them. I thought they're all
Which-
related. there's this third ginger kid, and I was like, all right, his hair is different, so I was like, who the hell is this? He's always walking around, and I was like, okay.
This man
I thought he was related to the other ginger.
He thought, oh my god.
In middle school, I asked him, I was like, hey, you related, like, or something?
No, well, you have to talk about how you moved away.
Don't you related to Steve?
Oh yeah.
God damn it.
It's hard.
Fucked it up.
It's hard. It's hard to talk like coherently.
Just talk
anyway.
about you moved away, right?
Yeah. I moved away like after second grade or something like that. So I don't really know him until sixth.
You come
grade.
back during sixth?
Yeah,
I came
sixth
back in
grade. When I
sixth
came
grade.
back.
And then,
This
we
is around
met
the
like because we rode the same bus.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
so-
That's how we met.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, that is how I met.
Something. And I was,
think-
you're connected to. Oh my god.
And
At least this is
Drea,
alive.
you can cover that, which isn't an actual name, by the way. Anyway.
Well,
Yikes.
wait, who did I don't even know how I met you.
No, we just all rode the same bus. So like in middle school, we were
I
always
guess.
we were always on the bus. That middle school bus was fucking crazy.
Oh yeah. That's a whole
Speaking
nother.
of-
That's a whole episode right there.
That'll be another episode called middle school. All right.
Well, no, I think we should keep the bus separate from middle school. Like, we can sprinkle some stuff. Hey, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that basically covers how all of us met. Like from there, we just talked more.
We said, like, two
friends.
things, and we're not even sure if they're right.
Well, I know
Yeah,
the thing where me and
yeah.
Jacob met's right. I know that.
Yeah, I don't remember. I only met other kids. Let's call whatever.
Anyway, I think I
So-
introduced you to a good amount of people. Like,
Hey, you're kind of the one who. God
See,
damn it!
hard.
it's fine.
hard.
It's fine. Just don't worry about it. I'll cut the names
Can we
out.
do?
So we all we kept hanging out from there. And we made some other
Mhm.
friends and shit. And now
Kept in
we're in high
contact.
school now, and we still hang out and shit. Yeah.
I want to talk a little bit about how me and Ryan we talked a little bit at school and hung out. And then I found out that this kid played a little game. You might have heard of it called Minecraft, right? And so at the time, I didn't have like Skype or anything like that. So I was like, Ryan, give me your number. And so I used my mom's phone. And so literally the only way we could, like, we were playing, we would just text each other. We wouldn't even call each other. We just text. That only worked for a day, and then I downloaded Skype on my mom's phone.
Why didn't we
Like
use
that.
game chat?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Minecraft. There is no game chat.
Yeah, there
Mark.
is.
There is now?
There's always.
There
game
always
chat.
has been.
Well, then I don't know. I didn't even know it
It's called
existed.
the regular chat where you type.
Mhm.
Oh.
Are you
absolutely right.
that uncultured? Oh my
I
god.
thought you were
Yeah,
talking about
using
some voice
Come
chat
on.
that I didn't know about.
How can you not know?
Whatever.
Well,
Alright. Yeah, we text each other because you're retards.
Sometimes that
Um,
sticks.
Pretty much the same thing happened to me. Me and Ryan's like friendship pretty much blossomed on Minecraft. That's where
Dude,
we
I
all
owe
met each
Minecraft-
other. And,
I owe
yeah,
Minecraft a lot.
like we played endless hours during the summer. I don't know how long.
Jesus
I've
Christ.
Bro,
I
we
wanna
played that
just
shit so
fathom-
much.
I want to fathom the amount of hours I've played over the
on the
span.
faction server.
Bro, that
Jesus
faction
Christ.
server was so dope.
Oh my god. Alright, we should stop talking about this. It's
Yeah.
fucking-
We used to, well, okay. So we used
Minecraft.
to, we had a big group of friends. Well, it started with like me, you, let's call him Brooke. Well, no, that's a
Brooke.
girl's
Who the
name.
fuck is
Brooke. Brooke is a girl, dude.
No, let's
Bad
go.
at this.
Let's say
Hey,
Brock.
look,
then.
I'm
Let's
making
say
another
Brock.
fucking chat type. We can do it in there.
Okay, let's
Okay.
say Brock. That's the one that starts with an S. We'll call
Brock.
that Brock.
Hey,
Oh,
look,
me, you.
Look,
Chad.
the text chat in there. Type whatever the fuck whatever your alias. Yeah.
oh, never mind. That's a real name. I was about to call him Chad because he's a Chad.
Yeah.
But-
True. Nah, he ain't a Chad.
No, he's not. Oh my god, just.
Oh my
just
god.
fuck.
I thought you were talking about someone else.
Oh god.
Why I have to cut so much out of this fucking thing?
Nah,
Oh.
I ain't cutting most of this. So now we're just gonna kind of, I guess, tell a story to help you get acquainted with us better, I guess. Although I don't really know how it's gonna help, but
We're
It's
leaving
funny.
out that part. If you know
It's
what I'm
funny.
fucking talking about.
I guess we'll leave that out. There's a part he wants
The
us to
part.
leave out, so basically, It was my 13th birthday party. I think it was when I was 13.
Wasn't it? Oh no, you're right. It's 13th. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went to. There's a place near where we live. It's called McDermott, and it has like an arcade. It has a wave rider, bounce houses, rock climbing. It has all kinds of stuff.
On certain like days or whatever, we always timed it somehow right where we'd get the giant slide.
Oh yeah, there's giant slides.
giant
but they're only there on
slide.
some days, but we usually always got it when we went there, which is cool.
Lucky, which I don't know, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh, they have laser tag, fields for like
Laser tag's
soccer.
bomb.
Oh my god, laser
Bro,
tag.
wait,
Story.
Oh, yeah,
I have stories for that laser tag too.
Right, listen. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's just start covering our bases, alright?
Okay. So we went there for my 13th birthday party. It was me, Jacob, and Alan were all there, and there was like two
And
other
then
of our friends were there.
There was
Let's just
Brock-
not name
Brock
them.
was there.
Let's just not name
No?
them. We'll just.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
So we were there with a couple of our other
we'll call them
friends.
person A and person B.
They're not even really. Well, I guess they might be important later on.
They might put them for the laser tag stuff,
Yeah.
but later.
But so anyway, what part of it should we talk about first?
I think we should just.
Should
Okay,
talk
well,
about the kendama.
Yeah, let's-
Well,
let's
wait.
start-
What about
let's
when we
start
first came in with
No,
the little kid?
that. No. We should do that.
Okay.
Yes, let's talk about that.
Yeah,
Well,
let's start with that.
okay,
Wait,
okay.
what story is that?
That was
Lenny,
when we
the
remember
little
when we
kid.
first walked in, and then you walked up to that kid, and you were like shuffling towards him slowly with that look on your face.
Oh my god.
I don't know that.
You
You
remember?
don't
He was
know?
basically acting like a pedophile.
Yeah.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
he was like 5 years old.
No, we need to cut this part
Keep
out.
in mind, keep in mind, we have some pretty fucked humor.
Yeah, it's really fucking fucked. As was
Um,
one of the course of this fucking bullshit podcast.
yeah, we'll just leave it at that. He didn't actually do anything. He was just making us laugh. For the
It was
record.
harmless.
For the
He
record,
didn't even notice.
disclaimer. Yeah, disclaimer.
Anyway, so that happened, and then so we get up front, and then we go to the left where that fucking where it's like the fucking place with all the snacks and shit. What do you call that? The fucking
Oh yeah. If you're about to say the snack bar thing, that was later on. We don't have to tell this chronologically.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
Yeah.
the kendama.
The kendama is the best.
Let's talk about the kendama. Alright, so back in fucking what was it? Or it was 13, so what, like 2016ish? That was kind of
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was 2016 or 2015. I can't remember. Kendamas were a huge thing. Everyone fucking had them. If you didn't
Yeah,
have them,
bro.
you're a
At
fucking
school, literally, you'd walk around school, and every single person.
for the record, I never
Had a
officially
kendama.
owned a kendama.
Yeah, I never had one either.
Me neither,
Because
bro.
I didn't want to be a retard and spend $20
Yeah.
on a piece of fucking stick.
It was
and
to the
towel.
point where at school, when they had like these things, where like every month on a Friday they would do this reward thing. If you were good, you could go to a class and like do some kind of craft or game or
Oh
whatever.
my god.
They literally had two
Oh, I
teachers
remember that.
hosting kendamas. Oh my
Yeah.
god, people just going
Two
there.
kendama classes and show off their sick moves. Like, oh, bro, watch this. Look at
Oh my
me.
God.
And just
I
flip
was
a little
never,
ball
I
on a
was never
steak.
good at those things, dude. I was so bad.
And then it got to the point where the teacher started taking them away. Too,
Yeah.
because everyone had them. Oh my god. Anyway, that's kind of off on a tangent there. Do you want to
that's
tell
what
the
a fucking
story?
podcast is. We gotta stretch
Alan?
this out.
Uh,
I'll tell it. Oh, it's my perspective. I'll tell it. And you guys can add in later.
well, first let's set the scene. So we went up. There's like these two bounce houses. They're on one
there
of
was
the
like
top
3,
floors.
actually, no?
Or 3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
actually
big
there was
one.
3.
There's like 3 of them, 3 small ones.
Yeah, so
Only the big spot.
we're on like the top
Yeah.
floor of this thing, and there's a bunch of bounce houses. And basically, me, Alan, and Jacob, it was just the 3 of us at this point. The other people were somewhere else.
What person A was rock climbing? I think person
yeah,
he
yeah, that's
was
right.
rock climbing the whole time.
I think
Yeah.
I think they were both rock climbing, right?
He's crazy.
It
No.
might have been both. I don't know. Definitely
Yeah,
person
whatever.
A was.
Getting sidetracked. So anyways,
Yeah.
go ahead, set the scene.
So we're basically running like around and through the bounce houses,
We're just
playing
like
tag.
fucking, you know, we're
Yeah,
just
we're
like,
fucking
Yeah,
around
we're,
playing
we're
tag and
just
shit.
tackling each other. And
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of
Doing
little
all this
kids in
stuff.
these
How
things
I
too.
didn't
Oh,
go to
yeah,
the
we're
goddamn
playing
bounce
over
house. I'm
kids.
surprised,
Fucking
but whatever.
running over all the little kids.
Yeah.
Dude, I wish. Anyways,
So yeah, you can take it here, Alan.
Alright, so anyways, there's this fucking kid. I see him with this kendama, and I think he set it down.
I think he just lost it in there somehow.
No, he just lost it. I don't even remember seeing it. That's right. And so he's like, "Where's my kendama?" So I'm like, "Oh, I thought I saw some kid playing with it like in the other fucking bounce castle." He's like, "Oh, you sure? You swear to God?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay, come with me." And a little bit of background on this. When he said "swear to God," it was like one of those moments in a video game where you had a split decision, like in a fucking story game. We had it's slowed down time. It's literally like that because at that point in my life, God was like not everything, but like I believed it heavily. So I was like, oh shit, where do I go from here? And so I decided to tell him, I swear to God, this kid is playing over there in that fucking bounce castle. And so I think what happened was, were you guys with me or was I alone?
I think I might have been
I was
with you.
somewhere else because
I think Ryan was with you.
I was on the slide.
Oh no, I think you guys were separate because I think I told you guys about this later.
Oh yeah. Actually, you probably did tell us about it after. We're probably somewhere else because we were playing tag, so we were probably in a different bounce house.
Yeah, they're probably just fucking off, breaking each other somewhere.
You just say fucking off.
So this kid, he goes to a fucking bounce castle and he's like, "Oh, where is it? Whatever, blah blah blah." I'm like, "Kid, I saw him playing with it." And at this point, it's a fucking lie. I know it. I'm like, how the fuck do I get out of this? And so then my fucking brain resorts to, just tell him it's somewhere else and run the other direction.
Wait, you took the kendama, right? You never even said that.
I don't think I took it.
I thought you threw it away.
Did you take it? Oh, you didn't?
I don't remember doing that.
I don't think you threw it away. Maybe you just told me it was somewhere
I remember
else.
taking it and putting somewhere.
I never took it. I never took it, I don't think.
Well,
I don't know, because I never even owned a kendama. Actually, no, I might have, but I broke it in the first day or some shit. So, anyways, I told him, "Oh, I just saw it over there." And he's like, "Oh, thanks." He runs in that direction, and so I just see Ryan and Jacob kind of like some corner somewhere. I don't know where the fuck they were doing. Maybe another bounce pass. They turn the corner. I'm like, I run to them. I'm like, "We gotta get the fuck out of here right now." And they're like,
"Oh
"Why?"
yeah, I remember that for sure.
And so I don't know what happened first. I don't know if I told you guys, just trust me, we need to get the fuck out of here right now, or if I told you and then we went. But I think I told you guys, we need to get out of here, just trust me. And so we went other direction. We kind of made sure the kids weren't near us or anything like that. And I told them to run down. And they're fucking pissing themselves off. So that's kind of that story. Is there anything you should add that I forgot left out of it?
No, I think that pretty much sums that one up pretty well.
Yeah.
All right, and then
I think now what we need to talk about is we're gonna save the laser tag parts because I have some good ass stories about the laser tag.
Yeah, I do.
So let's talk about the bitch lady in line.
Oh, stupid lady in the line. So I was.
Hold on. We get. Hold on. Let me set the scene. We get person A and B. They're done rock climbing. We go and we're thirsty. We're hungry because we're running around. We're getting snacks sweating.
And shit.
We're dehydrated. We're hungry. and then we're like, all right, cunts, let's just go to the snack bar or whatever. It's like this little area of the fucking place. There was a bunk title.
Bunkrats.
Shut the fuck. Kill you. Anyway, so there's fucking weird hot, it's I don't know, whatever. It's a thing where they just give you hamburgers and shit, which I'm sure was fucking dehydrated or frozen with some fucking salmonella or some shit. So we get our snacks. We get our.
Well, you should let
food.
Jacob pick it up from here.
All right, let me tell my perspective, right?
Oh, all right.
So, sorry, I'll take 2 seconds. So, anyways, I buy a burrito and I think it was fries. Yeah, I bought a burrito and fries.
How do you remember? This shit was 3
You
years
remember what he bought?
He remembers. Hey, the brain of a fat ass, guys.
Yes. I will forget everything else but the food.
He remembers every single meal he's ever had.
Dude, we'll have an episode where I just go through them all. Anyways, so I ordered a burrito and fries. Weird combo. I don't know why I did. And so I got hot sauce and so I see the fucking my other friends online. I go to them. I'm like, I also grabbed Skittles and some other fucking I grabbed candy. I think it was 2 things of candy, and I go with them to go pay with them. And so then I think we pay for our stuff, and you guys tell me what happened. So you guys pick it up.
Yeah, so go ahead, Jacob.
So I was in the second spot in line or something like that with friend A. So I was like, "Oh, I want to go grab a drink real quick." And he's like, "Okay, I'll save your spot in line." So I go grab a Gatorade or something, whatever I wanted, and I come back and then I start to pay for my stuff, and this lady probably named Karen or something like that. It's like,
Karen.
hey, why are you going in the front of the line? I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's
Keep
like,
in mind,
fucking Garcia voice.
she's a let me talk to the manager looking ass.
yeah, basically like that.
What
I
was she
was like,
saying?
bro, what are you even talking about? And she's like, oh, I'll report you or something like that. Something a Karen would do. So I was like, oh, whatever. And I just freaking ran away. And I was like, oh my god, I can't freaking take
That was
adults
so
like
stupid.
that. Freaking white.
He
woman.
was already in line. She's like, you can't do that.
I don't want to.
Fucking,
So anyways, we got our
Die.
shit.
that shit pissed us off. I
Yeah,
remember
it
that.
pissed me off
Fucking
so
dumb.
bad.
Oh, I wasn't there, but I can
That
imagine
wasn't so
why
much
you-
funny as it was just stupid.
It was
Yeah.
retarded.
Yeah.
So
Alright,
then
should we go? Oh, what?
we should go to laser tag.
That's
'cause
what I was
kind of
about
where
to
we.
say. So
Okay, so
I don't know if this happened. I'm gonna tell my story about this. I don't know if this happened the same time or if this was some
No,
other
I
time
think
that we
it
were
was
How
there.
many hit the gate?
Shh. No, you can't spoil it. You can't spoil it. Okay, shh. So I don't know if it was the same time or a different time when we went, but basically, we go into laser tag. We're with our whole friend group at this point, and basically this group of little kids gets in line behind us.
I don't think I was here with you guys, right? I wasn't there for it.
Maybe you weren't. I thought you were.
I don't know.
Just keep going, whatever.
Yeah. So this group of little kids gets in line behind us, and they're basically like, "Oh, they're getting all cocky and stuff like, oh, we're gonna beat you, blah blah blah." they're like first graders, and so, or they might have been a little bit older than that.
They're
Maybe
probably like
second
in
grade.
5th, 4th grade.
Nah,
or
yeah.
something.
No, the way you guys
Probably
described it was like
Probably,
third grade.
I'd say third, fourth ish.
All right, whatever. Continue.
Anyways, so they're talking all this shit, and so basically we end up going against them. It was us against them. And we get in there, and basically they all decide to turn their vests upside down, so we literally can't shoot them. And then they, to win, they run up to us, grab our vests, and put their guns on the vest and start shooting it. And so this shit was pissing us off real bad. All right, like we were getting real mad.
I don't know
And so
what they were doing. You probably should have resorted to what you did, but
no, it wasn't even on purpose. It was an accident.
I guess it was on purpose.
Accident,
No, it
okay.
definitely wasn't on purpose. It was an accident. It was an accident. Anyway, so we're pissed off like real bad, and they're doing this the whole game, and I think we still won, but it was
because it smacked them.
it was really
Nothing can beat
stupid.
us.
Yeah, and so the people, you know how they have like people in there supervising and shit, just watching. They were telling them to put it back and shit, but they just kept turning it again. But anyway, so they knew it was happening. And so one time, like towards the end of this game, this one kid, he comes up to me and he tries to grab my vest, and I'm trying to get him off me, and so I accidentally elbow him in the lip.
Accidentally.
I swear it was an accident. I swear it was an
Hit him with
accident.
the butt of a gun.
Fucking psychopath elbowed a fucking first grader.
It was an accident, and he wasn't a first grader. That was an exaggeration. All right, he was like
Oh, shut the
third,
fuck
fourth.
up.
Okay.
Okay.
I felt bad about it. It was an accident. All right, I swear it was a fucking accident. All right, I felt bad, but basically the kid, I don't remember if he cried or not, but he yelled. And he went and got the guy who was like supervising it, and then the kid leaves, and then the guy just talks to me. He's like, hey, honestly, like I don't really even care that you did that. He deserved it. Is basically what he said. Like he basically told me the kid deserved it, and then he didn't even care. Jesus Christ, what was that?
What is that?
I know.
Shit.
Eating a bag of chips?
Come on, we're
Oh.
professional here. We're professional.
Shut the fuck up.
Anyway, so yeah, the guy who was supervising it basically didn't give a fuck, and so, yeah, and I think I made his lip bleed. Again, it was an accident, alright?
Gave him a
Disclaimer,
concussion.
it was an
Ruins his
accident.
entire life. He doesn't
Put him in a
remember his
coma.
parents.
PTSD.
He's like, oh no, don't bring your elbow near me. I have a fear of elbows.
He just sees an elbow. It's like he just starts fucking having a seizure.
Fortunate son starts playing.
It's son. What is the fucking? How does the song go?
It's like, bow now.
Anyways, Ryan actually
Man.
put this kid in a coma. He never woke up, and the kid decided to pick off
Yeah.
life support. So
Yeah, I had to go finish the job. I unplugged his life support.
Jesus Christ!
Jesus.
Okay,
I'm kidding. All right, disclaimer. All right, I'm joking. That did not happen. Okay.
911. I think I need an immediate investigation to the murder of a little boy.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
But yeah, so I think that's mostly all the stories except for the one that Alan's making us exclude.
Oh, what about the
I
sad?
want to talk about something.
Huh.
Okay. So, just kind of my experience in laser tag, right? I'm just like one of those kids. Like, I try and PE and shit, but I'm just not. I cannot run for shit. My PE mile time's like
Obviously.
13 something. I'm fucking fat as hell. But I'm telling you, I'm probably trash in retrospect, but like in fucking laser tag, as soon as I enter the fucking
He's
thing
told us
and the
this.
match
He tells us
starts,
this. He should
I
tell
just
us this
turn-
shit all the time.
I turn into this fucking most athletic person that you ever knew.
So he
At
claims.
least in my mind. Hold on, shut up. I turn into John Wick. I'm just like,
Oh my
I'm really
God.
I'm like yelling out, calling, hey, he's crossed. What are you? I'm like, get him. He's at your 3 o'clock behind you.
God.
Behind. I'm like, I'm just fucking, like calling out people. I'm running across shit. I'm jumping. I'm fucking ducking and covering.
That shit is dope, bro. Like when you're moving in the group and you're calling shit.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you're
Yeah,
just wiping people
You're
out.
back to back.
You're moving
I
like
know.
SEAL Team fucking 6. We were
Oh yeah,
back
right,
to back.
crawling on the ground. You're like, hey, there's 2 tangos over there.
We're back to back to
Cold,
back.
cold.
And
Put
then
up
we're
the face.
we're in that little trench, and we're like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, and we're like checking above us. We're
Uh-huh.
like, turning the corners, like clear and shit like that. Fucking SEAL Team
That shit
SEAL Team
was
6 in the
dope.
making over here.
That was dope.
Dude, as soon as you
Yeah.
enter that laser tag, you turn into John Wick. No matter how
Yeah.
bad you are, you turn into him.
But yeah. So I guess that's about it with what happened at the actual place.
Dude, I
Right.
had an idea, but I don't know if you guys heard me. You know
What
the
was
parts that are on there? I said that one of us should get on them, and one of us will roll roll him on the fucking cart with the wheels, and just fucking wreck shop like a turret.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways,
Oh,
you
God.
want to continue?
So I guess we can move on from McDermott. Is there anything else that happened there?
No.
Well, you told me some news.
Oh, that's right.
didn't
That's
like.
right. This is kind of
Oh
a
my
depresso story. If you want to tell it, Jacob, go ahead.
Okay.
Is this, wait,
So-
is-
Yeah, you
Uh,
you probably. I think you know what it is. That one.
Is the summer of 8th grade?
After eighth
That's
grade.
when we
oh,
went to-
yikes.
Actually,
That's when
this
we
might
went to
have.
McDermott.
It might have been a different. Well, no, was it? No.
This might have been a different McDermott.
It could have
trip,
been a
but-
different trip, yeah, because we've
it
gone
doesn't matter,
multiple
it doesn't matter.
times.
But anyways, yeah, it was the summer of 8th grade, and like near the end of 8th grade, like before the summer even started, I started talking to this girl,
Oh, yikes.
and then
man.
and then I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. A girl likes me finally. So then I go to this McDermott party.
She
with
told
my
you
friend.
she liked you, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, she told me that. So I was talking to my boy Ryan here, and he's like, "Hey, I've
was
been meaning to tell you something. You know,
Hold on, let me
she
let me
told
set
me-
up. Can
Oh
I?
yeah, he
So
could talk
basically-
about it.
Basically, okay. So during the summer, he was talking to her. I was talking to another girl that was like her best friend. Yeah, that's
Should we
that's
give them alias?
that's a very
Oh.
long and
Or should we just
complicated
freaking
story
Ryan-
that
Ryan messed up
we're
with
not
that.
getting into that right now.
Ryan messed up
But-
with
What I'm
that.
saying is, do we give them an alias, or do we just straight up rat them out for what they did?
No, we'll give him an
No,
alias.
no.
We'll call it let's see.
Becky.
Jacob's was
Becky.
Becky, and then we don't even need to mention mine, but
No, yours is not very
I
important.
was
right now.
talking to a girl that was her friend, and basically
Jesus
through
Christ.
that we all kind of became friends with each other. And so I started talking to the girl. Like it wasn't like actual like talking to, it was just conversations, as friends and
Mhm.
shit. To the girl
As
that
you would
Jacob was
back.
talking to. And
Yeah, I never
oh, by
trusted
the
her,
way,
but
she
fair
was a
enough.
Mormon, so
Oh yeah,
God.
that's a
it was a
big
yikes.
problem.
Yeah. Basically, well, you can. So, okay. So when she told Jacob that she liked him, well, I'm not gonna say anything else. Well, no, actually, I am going to, because basically, a little bit like a while after that, after she told him, I was talking to her, and basically she told me that, Well, actually,
Yikes.
you pick it up. We're at okay.
Yeah, I think.
Let me say this: we're at McDermott. Now I'm gonna set the stage for like what was the situation at the time. So we were at McDermott. It was like one of those times where we had been doing all the shit. We were worn out, so we were just chilling by the basketball courts.
Hey boys, after the story, bathroom break. Agreed.
If you want.
Okay.
Well, you can go. We'll keep talking. You just go right now. We can tell this story.
I kind of want to hear it though. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know the scene. You know?
Okay, we'll go whenever you want. But basically, we were by the basketball courts. Everyone else, I think, was over by the snack bar eating.
Yeah,
and so yeah. So this is basically when I give Jacob the news. If you want to pick it up from here.
So we're sitting on this bench and I'm like having a good time, reminiscing about our fun little like
middle school days,
5-hour expedition or whatever we did.
Yeah,
and we're just sitting there, and then he's like, "Hey, you know Becky?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "She never even really liked you. She felt bad for you." And I was like, "Okay." And I was like, "I'm gonna go die now."
Yeah, I basically told him that she texted me. I don't remember how it happened that she told me, but she basically told me that she didn't actually like Jacob, and she just told him that to make him feel better because he was kind of I guess you could say sad at the time.
Oh my god, Ryan.
Or at least he claimed to be. You know, it's that fake depression stage that everyone goes through.
It wasn't fake. I was just sad at the time. I told her something that probably made her feel bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you told her you liked her first, right?
Yeah, but there's also something else, that went on during that time, but I don't really want to talk about it.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
I muted my mic. I took you with me.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. But anyway, yeah, we won't get into that. But yeah, she ended up telling me, and I was like,
I gotta add something.
At first, I didn't want to tell Jacob because I wanted to be happy, but then I realized, like, shit, I can't keep this from him.
This is worse.
No, that's why I decided to tell you because I was like, shit, I can't keep this
terrible.
from him. And so that's when I was like, shit, I just gotta tell him.
Cunt.
I just gotta tell him. So.
If you're listening to this, just go ahead and just fuck right off. I don't want you to listen to this shit.
Wait, what?
The fucking Becky.
Oh.
If you listen to this, you can go fuck yourself.
I really doubt she'd be listening to this, but okay.
Exactly. Alright, go ahead.
So, yeah, that's basically the story with that. We should make an episode where we talk about our love lives. That would be a good episode.
Lack of.
That'd be like 5 minutes.
Or lack of, yeah. 5 minutes.
5 minutes
I've
long.
yet to find someone.
Anyway, I kind of have some complicated stories to tell. Not necessarily it went anywhere, but anyway, moving on. Moving on from that little depressing story there. Are we to talk about that, Jacob?
It's alright. I don't even care about it.
Yeah, that was
whatever now.
But... So, I guess we'll talk about once we got back to my house then.
Yeah.
So everyone came back to my house.
That's where the party started.
Yeah, that's where the real party started.
Party. At least for Jacob.
Man. So yeah, we went back to my house.
I could tell something was off for them, dude. He was fucking not. He was quiet.
Well, we still had fun though. It was still good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you guys had some fun. But we gotta talk about the sleepy juice.
Yeah, so we'll get to that. So
what the fuck just happened?
I hit my knee on my desk.
Oh my god, retard.
Fucking yeah, as you can tell.
Oh, I just did the same thing.
What just happened?
I did the same thing. I fucking swear, I'm not even joking. And it wasn't on purpose.
As you can tell, we have a little bit of a case of the retarded syndrome. Alright, before we continue, are we even fucking recording before we even go any further?
Yes, we're recording.
Okay, just checking.
If I wasn't fucking recording this shit, I'd kill myself.
Yeah, I'd just say, no, I'm done, guys.
Alright, podcast is off. We're not doing this.
Anyway.
So, we get back to my house, and we have... So it's me, Jacob, and Alan are there. Alan had to leave around midnight because his mom wouldn't let him stay the night, but... which was unfortunate for him, especially because that night was a really good night.
Yeah, I'm honestly fine with it. The shit I've heard about, so I'm okay with it.
Oh wait, was that the same time where we watched Spaceballs too?
Yeah.
Oh, that was I think before Alan left.
Yeah, Alan was watching it with us. Right?
Yeah.
And then I'd leave.
Yeah. But anyway, so we get back to my house and it's me, Jacob, and Alan, and then we had friend one. We had 3 other friends there, and so, and one of them we're gonna make a dedicated episode about, by the way, because he's pretty.
This cunt.
We'll get permission to use his name too once we do it, but anyway. I don't know. Jacob just deafened himself. Hopefully he's not dipping. Oh, okay. It's back. We're good.
Sorry, I did do something.
All right. Well, basically,
went out under his desk.
Yeah.
So
no, cut that out.
So we made a plan with one of our friends. We'll just call it Friend B because Friend A was the other one.
Oh my god.
So Friend B.
So fucked.
He brought this basically. Illegal. He brought this drug that makes you sleep.
It's not a. It's a.
Well, not a drug. I shouldn't say drug. That
medicine.
sounds. Yeah, it's more like
it's medicine that person B took to go to sleep because he had like something where he couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
So.
Basically, so he brought it, and we all had water bottles.
It doesn't make it any less worse that we just fucking straight up drugged our friend, but like...
Maybe we shouldn't be... Is this illegal? Should we be talking about this?
I don't know. I think it is.
Hold on.
But he doesn't care. The friend doesn't even care.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw bro.
He won't.
I'm looking this up.
Good. Anyway, so we put some in his drink. We'll call this one Friend C. We put it in Friend C's drink. And this was around 11 o'clock. He drank basically the whole thing. And we basically, after he drank it, we kind of started laughing. And he's like, yo, guys, what's going on here? And then we basically told him, he's like, oh, it's not going to affect me. I'm not going to fall asleep. And so, no, it wasn't 11 when that happened. It was more like 10 when that happened.
Yeah,
and then by 11 o'clock, he was knocked out. He knocked out by 11 o'clock. Hey, we're oblivious to that, alright? The fact that, alright? We're oblivious to that.
I'm sure it's illegal.
He's not pressing charges, so we're good.
Yeah,
alright, fine.
He doesn't care.
Not yet.
Anyway, okay? We're kind of drawing this out too much.
We didn't do it. No. Friend B.
Oh yeah, it was Friend B, guys. It was Friend B. We had nothing to do with this. It was all Friend B. All right.
Like no,
who will remain unnamed for his safety.
Like, we didn't actually do anything about it to stop it.
Yeah.
We're kind of walking a gray line there, but I mean, whatever.
Anyway, okay, we talked about this for way too long. We need to get to actually what happened. So, he was basically knocked out by like 11 o'clock.
He went to your bed.
Yeah, he was passed out on the couch, and at some point he went to my bed. And we're going to talk more about that later. We're not going to get into that story yet. We're going to save that because that's a fucking good story.
Alright, when I left, this had happened, and he had a little bit. And so then he's like, I don't know why you guys are telling me I'm going to go to sleep. You guys are, I'm not going to go to sleep anytime soon. And I left. And apparently, according to that, literally like not even
like
30
11.
minutes later, he was blackout, fucking, he's sleeping on his fucking...
That's exactly... No, he was asleep. He fell asleep on the couch first, and then he went to my bed. Without even asking me, by the way. He just slept in my bed. But,
I think we should let him off with a pass on that one, though.
Yeah, true. But, yeah, so then... he's asleep, and then so we start watching, I don't know when it happened, but we were watching Spaceballs. It's a movie, it's like a Star Wars parody. It's super funny. I guess there's not really any need to talk about it, but it's just a really funny movie we were watching. And so, after that, it's later. Alan had left by this point, and so we all had candy. My mom got us all some candy, including
for houses. Oh yeah, that'll be important later. Sorry.
Well, I was thinking of telling that story now. Should I tell that one now?
Oh yeah, you can.
Okay.
I don't really care what order events takes.
Friend A was at this time it was probably like 3 a.m. Friend A fell asleep on a chair, and so we decide. Well, friend B gets his red vines and put it in friend A's nose. Yeah, it's kind of dumb we have to call it this, but whatever. Puts it in friend A's nose, and basically in his sleep, he grabbed it out of his nose and took a bite out of it. It was so nasty.
Yeah.
He just straight up took it out of his nose and took a bite. He was literally asleep when he did it.
Yeah, he said he doesn't remember any of it.
It was so funny.
We literally took a picture of him with like the red vines.
Oh yeah, and
but
his nose, yeah. But we didn't get the video.
took in a video. Yeah.
But yeah. So that was just kind of a little funny thing. But then, okay, I have the thing to talk about with Aiden. Is there anything else we should mention first? No. So basically, my friend brought his headphones, and he had this soundboard app. And there's a sound on the app that was literally ear rape. Like, it was so fucking loud. And basically what we did is we took it and we turned the volume all the way up, and like we tested it too. Like, we put that shit on our ears and we tested it. That shit was so loud. Like, we threw the headphones off immediately. It was so fucking loud, dude.
If you played it like did it sound like a speaker?
I did.
Right by your ear.
Yeah, it was fucking so loud.
No, I'm saying like if you just put like, say you're at one end and you put
you could hear it when you weren't wearing the headphones too.
Yeah,
at the other end of the room.
Speaker.
Oh, I don't know how far. I just know we could hear it without wearing the headphones.
Anyways, what was the ear rape? Was it just like a high pitched voice?
I think it was just screaming. Yeah,
it's like
yeah. So basically, we get the idea to take it. My friend at this point is asleep, or friend C at this point, he's the one that got drugged. He's asleep in my bed. And so we take that. This is like this is like my favorite part of the whole night, bro. We take the headphones and we take it back to my room. We put it on his head, and we play the sound while he's asleep. And then, it was so fucking loud. And then we run down the hall laughing our asses off, and then like. He slept through it though. He slept fucking through it. Like, he turned, but he slept through it. Yeah, he slept through the first one. Yeah, we go back for a second round. Get to that in a second. So he slept through it. He turned a little bit, but that was about it. I don't know fucking how it didn't wake him up, but it didn't. So then, alright, we're like, okay guys, it's time for round 2. And so we find a different sound effect. This time it's moaning. And it's just about as loud as the other one. And it's... oh my god. So basically, we go back in, put the headphones on him again, play the sound, run out laughing our asses off, and then we're sitting there. About a minute later, he walks out, and he's like... he just stands there for a second, and then he's like... guys, what the hell? I'm trying to fucking sleep! And he yelled it so fucking loud. It was like 4 in the morning. My parents were asleep. I'm goddamn sure he woke them up. He's like, what the hell? I'm trying to fucking sleep. And then he just went back and we died. We were laughing for so long at that shit. And I'm 100% sure it woke my parents up. But they didn't come out. But oh my god, that shit was so funny. That's my favorite part of the whole night right there.
Wait, remember when person 1 was like playing a video off Instagram and then your dad walked in?
Oh, that was some other time though.
I thought that was the same time.
Or it could have been. Basically, he was watching an Instagram video and there was like moaning. It started moaning, and then he's like, hey, and he said one of our other friends, he was like, hey, why'd you send me this video? And my dad just walked in when he was playing it. He's like, hey, why'd you send me this video? When my dad was there, so basically blaming it on someone else. So, yeah, that was pretty funny, but that was a lot earlier.
I wasn't even there, but I can't imagine a person just screaming.
It was so funny, dude.
What the hell? I'm trying to fucking sleep.
I know, that shit was so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think that's pretty good for this episode. You guys got anything else you want to say, Alan?
Alright, yeah, I mean, that was pretty good. I guess I'll end this out. All right, boys, this has been the newly made Bunkrats Podcast, episode 1.
Subscribe.
So yeah, I don't know
for more of these amazing. Subscribe for more of these amazing podcasts. It's so good.
Or I don't know. Are we gonna put this on like SoundCloud and shit? Or
we're probably gonna put it on SoundCloud and YouTube.
All right.
So
YouTube.
I think we can't.
On what? Are you gonna post it all?
I don't think we can put it on Spotify unless we're like.
No, yeah, you probably have to be like bigger to do that.
Well, anyways, so this has been the Bunkrats Podcast with me, your co-host Alan, and other fellow co-hosts.
We got Ryan
And we got Jacob.
Ooh.
All right, boys. Boss, like Ryan said, subscribe if you enjoy, which of course you did. I mean, you listened through to this
How the
point.
fuck would you not enjoy? Am I right?
I mean, at
If
this
you
point,
sat through all like 45 minutes, you know, probably.
if you sat through all
Pay
45
attention.
minutes,
Yeah.
just go
Props,
ahead and
honestly.
forward us the
If
bill
you could-
for your psychiatric help, and we'll see you next time, boys.
Peace.
Peace, bro.